And I would say the biggest thing is Lori and I have different risk levels. I'm a risk taker. She's definitely wants something a little more hands-on. And that's kind of where real estate came from. Her parents and my parents both had investment properties. And most of them worked out, but sometimes there were issues. Mm-hmm. And when we started looking with JWB, we actually had one investment property up here. We had her old house, townhome. We actually bought one together, so we had moved and rented that out. This was with a property management firm. In the beginning, the talk was great. They were really upfront. I knew them through an accounting firm I worked with, so I trusted them a bit. But as we went on and on, the service and the inspections and things like that started falling apart. Mm-hmm. They really seemed to focus on the tenant, which, you got to be fair, but like the tenant was running a business through the house. When we finally, they left, they had broken fireplace, slate on it. There were a bunch of different things, and none of it was mentioned in the inspection.
Really?
So we actually were the ones who found that. So it was just towards the end a little disconcerting. I'd referred a few people. It hadn't worked out on the service side. And that really, makes you wary about property management. You got to be very careful on who you choose. It also totals, that is the one thing, the turnover costs and how the property manager runs is probably your biggest hit when it comes to the house. You could have a disaster, but insurance will cover that. They're not going to cover holes in the wall, toilet stuff, that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
So that leaves us with, where do you invest? We're getting rid of this house. We also have some other money on the side. Do we put it into our 401ks? The stock market's not bad. It'll grow, but there's something to be said for diversity. Mm-hmm. And that was probably the biggest thing and the most comfort for Lori.